Hello there guys, Francis Gray here and welcome back to yet another Plants vs Zombie chess set build. And in today's video we're going to be concentrating on the Zombie Queen. That's very unique. I'll see you after this. Okay guys, so today is the Zombie Queen. Now in the original game, Plants vs Zombies, as far as I know, and I'm 98% sure, there wasn't a female zombie. There is in the later games, we get like zombie cheerleaders I believe and stuff like that. So there are female zombies in that universe, but just not in the game that this is based on. But we need a queen. And there is out there, is in the universe, and I don't think the evil Zomboss would be sexist. I don't think he'd go against not wanting female zombies. So yeah, so we need a female zombie in this build. So yeah, sit back and enjoy, and I will see you at the end. Okay guys, welcome back to another Plants vs Zombie chess piece build. So like the others, I started off with my search on thingiverse.com, but instead of Plants vs Zombies this time, because I knew that there wasn't any female zombies on there, I just typed in like cartoon zombie woman, and then this came up, and it was originally uploaded by a user called David Cole. So I don't know if it's supposed to be David Cole or yeah, so it's David Cole, and it's just titled Zombie Woman. And yeah, this I think this will work really well. So I end up downloading this, and then I put it into another software called Matter Control. Now the only main problem with this STL file is that leg. As you can see there, she's all supported on one leg, and the other leg is just like kicking back, and that's not going to offer any support. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to slice this model up, and we're going to have to mirror her left leg to make it resemble the right leg, and then we're going to save that as a new file. And then while we go ahead and edit this STL file, we might as well go ahead and add the iconic Plants vs Zombies zombie face, so everything matches to the rest of the chess set. Okay, so now we have our file, let's get printing.
Six and a half hours later.
Okay, so here we have all printed off on some medium blue PLA, and yeah, I think it's turned out okay. So it's not the cleanest print I've ever done, but I definitely think we can clean this up and make it into a nice black queen. So for the next stage, I'm just going to go in with various scissors and clippers and files, and we're going to go ahead and try and clean this this little lady up.
The cleanup on them is a nightmare.
So now that we've cleaned it up as much as we can with the files, for the next stage I'm just going to gently pass the surface area over a naked flame, and the reason why is it gets rid of all those god-awful wispy bits that all PLA filaments seem to have, and it also kind of relaxes the surface tension area, and it smooths over the layer lines slightly. So it does go a long way, but you have to be very careful at this stage, because the slightest little bit of too much heat, then parts tend to warp and break. Uh-oh. But once you've gone ahead and done the surface area, then you can just go over with a simple file, and then that goes a long way to making these prints a lot more smoother. So now that we've got it as smooth as we can with the file, for the next stage I'm going to go in with some regular white wood filler, and then what this does is I just get a tiny bit of it on the end of my finger, and I just run it over the surface area, and then if there's any defects, the wood filler will just find those out, go into it, and then once left to cure, that'll just like work as a bridge over the layer lines or any of the defects. So yeah, so we can just go in with a simple file and then just give it a quick once over, and yeah, that should make these prints a lot more smoother.
I am shocked! Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
So now that that's a lot more smoother, for the next stage we need to go ahead and glue these parts together. So basically A to B. Okay, so let's go ahead and leave this a couple of minutes to fully dry.
Alright.
So after putting part A and part B together, now there's a little bit of a size difference between their waist and the skirt. So we're just going to get around that by going over with some 2-part epoxy resin and a toothpick, and then just apply it on there and leave it to dry.
5 minutes later.
So this is the part of the video where I remind everybody that in the past I made some universal chest bases with the character's icon on the front. So these are what I've used for all the other builds, and these are the ones I'm going to continue on with for the rest of the chest set. Now if you're interested in downloading and printing off some of these for yourself, there'll be a link in the description bar below where you can go and download these for free from thingiverse.com. And so yes, now that we've got the designs, let's go ahead and get printing.
Soon after.
So now that we've got the main figure and the little round circle base to her, and then the base to the chest piece itself, we just need to go ahead and super glue all parts together, and then we can go ahead and leave it probably about a good hour to fully cure.
Hey, lovely.
So now that that's fully cured, for the next stage we're going to go into the spray booth and we're going to hit it with at least 1 coat, maybe 2, of a nice grey prime. So for the next part I'm going to go in with some UV resin and a old brush that I'm not bothered about anymore. And we're just going to go over and give a once over pass to all surface areas of the printed model. So what that does, it does 2 things. One, it sandwiches over or bridges over any unseen layer lines that we might have missed, or any imperfections. And the second thing is once it's cured under the UV rays, it solidifies the whole model as one piece, so it's a lot more stronger and a lot more durable. And if you're going to play chess with this, that's what you want. So now that we've coated it, let's go ahead and get cooking.
You're goddamn right.
So once fully cured, yes, you guessed it, back into the spray booth, and we're going to hit it, but this time with a white prime. And then basically what that does is it just gives us a nice surface layer to paint up on over, instead of just the traditional grey prime that we started out with. So it just goes a long way to making it a lot more brighter, vibrant and easier to paint on.
I like it a lot.
Oh, hello there guys. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, please, hit that like button and click all the buttons down here, the subscribe and the little bell thing that notifies you that I've brought a new video out. And I really appreciate if you check out some previous videos, because there's a lot of cool stuff on there. Okay, back to the video. And for the next part I'm going to go in with some natural grey from Model Colour. for the next part I'm going to go in with a light grey from model colour, and we're going to go ahead and paint the inside of the Queen emblem. And while the grey is still out, I'm going to go in with a stipple brush. I'm going to add a dry brush highlight to her skin. And for the next part I'm going to go in with some matte flame, which is a tester pot, which is a very vibrant red, and we're going to go ahead and start painting her dress. Yeah, I definitely think she suits the colour red for her dress. And for the next part I'm going to go in with some bumblebee yellow for the hair. And now I'm going to go in with a black felt marker, and I'm going to carefully paint the outside edge of the Queen emblem just to make this look a little bit more professional. And once that had dried, I then went in with a steel ruler and a sharp pencil, and I drew a little box frame around the emblem so we can go ahead and paint that with just normal everyday black acrylic. And now I'm going to go in with some bone white from Game Colour, and we're going to do a small layer of it over her eyes. And then I went in with some dead white from Game Colour, and we went ahead and repainted the middle of her dress, and then we did these like white bands on the ends of where her arms come out, just to show the just to make it look a bit more prettier and a bit more feminine.
Just like a woman.
And for the next stage I'm going to go in with a fine line paint pen, and we're going to go ahead and add some various details. So we want to go ahead and protect the work that we've just done. So we're now back into the spray booth, and I'm going to hit it with at least 2 coats of a nice gloss varnish so we can capture that cartoonish look. And once that was left a couple of hours to fully dry, for the next stage we need to go ahead and we need to add some felt to the bottom of the chest base. So in the past I've used this grey felt, and obviously we want everything to match, so I'm just going to carefully go in with some small scissors, and I'm going to cut out a basic square, and then we're going to add some PVZ glue to the bottom of the chest base. We're going to plonk her on top, and then we'll leave that to fully dry, and then once that's dried we can then go back in with the same scissors and we can carefully trim around the excess and then make this all nice and pretty. And yeah, now that that's done, I think she's finished. Okay, so she's looking great. Let's go ahead and add her to the chest set. So yeah, so if you've enjoyed this video, please slap that like button, share on Facebook and X, because it helps new people find the YouTube channel, which I'm always appreciate. Thank you for any help. If you have any comments, comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you have any predictions on who you think is going to be the king, let me know in the comments below. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but I would be interested to know if you guys guess it early, or if you have any inklings or any ideas, you know, put them down below, and I'll have a little bit of a wander down the comment section. So yeah, if you want to be a really awesome viewer, please take 5 minutes to check out my Patreon page, where with your help we can do these videos full time rather than part time, which means a lot more content and entertainment for you guys and a lot more work for me. And yeah, if you haven't already, just hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on future builds. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Once again, I'm Francis Gray. I'll see you in the next build. If you like the content that I'm making, you'd like to support my work, here is a few links in the description, but only if you can afford it, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.